dum swaba, ebeno mo se debi, dum so, dum swabo, se dum swaba, ebi se wancha se dum swaba, se dum swaba, ebeno mo se debi, dum so really, every say as it. Adisemu rehawa mai Jum so Jum swabo Seka se dum swaba Ebi se wancha se dum swaba Seka se dum swaba Ebi no se deni Jile dum so really Every say as it Adisemu rehawa mai Jum so Jum swabo Seka se dum swaba Ebi se wancha se dum swaba Seka se dum swaba Ebi no se deni
Omaya de share Mimubia Jo Mimubia Kwaba eba NDC 360 we yedwumadi sronko kra NDC amanyuko ya hyehyese yede bebo dawro afansempa na hyehyeye pa yewura yade nyina His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewo magana fo nyina benye no nko a amamwo bone a ekoso ye man Ghana mu a enne ama o manfo ye bre ni edi abeni no ehane ebeyi nsem no sre ni abasa mako ne apa hontoma akirikire mu ama Ghana ni bia etumi atiase ene yedwumadi we need the Dikan Krobro. He said, this is the maiden edition of NDC 360. Midiane Sami Jemfi, Mosomfo, NDC Achiamehene, Ukuda Numrebia, no watche, Ekopim, non-do, with the NDC 360 Jumedi, Ebebre, Ubibia. And spread the word, tell a friend to tell a friend, that the much anticipated NDC 360 show is live. Jumedie, you can watch it on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and our page on X, Dodo on our friend, or Twitter, or call NDC 360 page on any of these social media platforms. Which Jumedie. We're also live on the NDC Communication Bureau page on Facebook, NDC official page on X. And apart from these social media pages, Amabobosui, you will TV stations be Roma. Even if you cannot follow this program live on social media. And these stations are Onuya TV, TVXYZ, Angel TV, Wezo TV, and Loud Silence TV. Yeah, all these TV stations are say Mama Yakwenya, say for more videos so nearly on my Ghana in Nkomo about the future of our country. Now we are not doing this for nothing. Yenina yenim say enche na Ghana kwa kotwaba. Na batu eda yenimi ya batu e was obi ade na ni didie ekoso wo Ghana chi na otimi to abapa. And that is why Yeye NDC Amanyoko, as part of our commitment to running an issue-based campaign, Yasheshe sa Jumedie Strongqueen. Jumedie ya your friend NDC 360 medical chum se wukoda bia enyumre no nwotwe yede bebremo on these stations Amaboso and many others who will be joining us. Show nos de tie ne ya chichemu enan efe di kan ya to ni din the recap. The recap nyeme here yewra John Dramani Mahama ene ye maame obimfumo kunyini Nana Jane obo yewra Joma Machidom in this 2024 elections obo kan o ma problem ye de beba na atwe agency so under the recap segment. And on Nanche, your moment of truth editorial. A moment of truth, you know we are going to serve you the truth and nothing but the truth. And someone akasi see my Ghana mua. In Pempia na ye nipa bebrade mu kesene no. Moment of truth so ye be bubumu near ayemre no biatia se na woto aba wa hu se na besi ato na fa. No Nanche ye wo Jumedie for your friend NDC and you because enche ne yekoto aba. What are the policies of the NDC for you? So ye teacher ni, so ye driver ni, so ye akoda, so ye penyimu. So yeah, Benjamin, so we are students. The NDC has a message, a policy for you. John Dramani Mahama has something for you as part of his vision. And until NDC and you is for you, and it is important that you follow. And on Nanchain, your segment for Frayatuni, lest we forget. As the name suggests, no, you're the boy home kaye. And you may be here, and what's your trade agency, no? And unless we forget, we'll talk about it. And lastly, we'll have the opportunity to read your messages before we wrap up. This is an action power-packed show. You will not be disappointed in watching. Spread the word, comment. We will read your comments, like the link, share the link, and make sure that your friends, your family will be a Jumedie because and no cry. Ekoso efa ya mamu hu e wo Ghana obetini nyina free. Now buzianfo baby a dream. Embrace say, yep.
Sheer dishonesty, barefaced hypocrisy, incompassion, as displayed by this incumbent government over the past 6 years and more. The election ahead is not so much about Ghana making history, although that is important. It is not so much about returning a competent president back to power. It is not even about producing the first woman vice president, historical and exciting though these are. It is not only about bringing the NDC back to power, although that is indispensable in our current circumstances. The elections ahead and winning them is about winning elections for a purpose. The purpose goes beyond those enumerated above. The purpose is the opportunity to heal our country again. It is about the opportunity to pull Ghana back from the precipice of destruction, of normalizing corruption, of incomprehensive greed from deep despair. The election ahead and winning it for our party is about hard work and abiding sacrifice. It is to embrace everyone in building a Ghana that functions again. It is to work towards a Ghana where citizens have confidence and hope and are determined to regain their independence of thought and of agenda. We must work towards a Ghana that at the very least can feed itself. We know we can. I will share in our collective successes and share responsibility for our setbacks, if any. And at the time of reckoning, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I will not, in the advancement of self-serving ambition, declare to the whole world that I was only the driver's mate.
Ghana needs experience and not experiments. Ghana needs a leader who will hit the ground running on 7th January 2025. Ghana needs a leader who will not be given an orientation and excursion through the Flagstaff House because he knows there already. And we will lead by example.
Emra yadu su a moment of truth. No quaremre no any. Nene de ne ka e wo no quaremre. Ene ade a yedi hu nkomo eye corruption. Che se kata hye proye dream krankan ne krono. E atuni din corruption tracker episode 1. Corruption tracker, there will be many episodes, but we need episode a edikan. Ube bisasa aden na yede katahyehyɛ ne proyasem ina edi yenkomodie ekan. Ebusanfo yetietia. De wo ne se oman bia ni wa wo betumi atumpon. Ama ne manfo adi yie. Agye so oman no atumi adi katahyehyɛ ne proye so nkuni. Esan se katahyehyɛ ne proye ya ade a etwe oman bia nkanko oman bia mpuntuo eka ekyire. Omaya yewomi nipa yewomu nyina no nipa baako. Obi ye de obetumi, obi ye adwuma, obi sam na nimfifire, obi etua to ma aban. Onyame so ahyira yen as oman, wama ye gold, wama ye bauxite, wama ye oil. Sa nyeme nyina ma oman ni sika. Nanso sa sika no ye etumi e de ama nipa kakra bi se omonhwe so no momfa nya oman ni ye. Na ye nyina ye nya so mfa so. And therefore ehu hia se as omanfo ye de ani di sade nechi ne make sure say ye taxes ye to aban di free ho no so aban no de ye de wo se wo de ye nya so mfaso ana nipa kakra bi abusua kakra bi nipa kakra omo wo dibre wa aban ni mu no mu wie sika ne di ne nyafonyafo. If that situation persists in any country a ade a oman no ebebo. Enti wa wutie mi na ifa wo party asem to nchen na wu say this is a conversation about Ghana. Se obi sika e wo se ye de koye kwan, sika e wo se ye de kotu nsuo, sika e wo se ye de ye mpuntuo. Se opanyin bi a ye de to bi ana o man ya hye ne nsa e de fa kwati kwan so na ono nko ane ne ma ne nabusuafo di a de o ye ne se okum nipa, de o ye ne se o say o man no. And so where we have gotten to, it is not about NDC, MPP, CPP, PNC, it's about Ghana. You see, the entire I was say when ni edi sa katahyehyɛ ne proye enkomoi echi pa kese ne se. Aban ya otia konwa soe. Mampanyi eye Owura Akufo-Addo. Na be di ekyire eye Yeru Abawomia MPP fo asem na making. Omo be pray to me in the year 2016. Ade ba ko omo de ye campaign pa na ye katahyehyɛ ne proye corruption. and omu kansem bebre omu kaya na nim na yatro omu de say yewura John Dramani Mahama edin kwa enim say ene bi enframa abo amakoko to ada ho enti obi anim say sansem na yatro because omu betena konwa soe omu ntimi nya danse bi amae a kire say corruption semwa akese omu de toto NDC for so na ye no kra enti no kra de emfa nto nchen emom enya so omu say yewura John Mahama kwa say almost say na de enyame ya isan say we asimu a de onyame ahira no ayede na we hira no da say intimi say no yewura Mahama oyabuburu kusua ade be ye enseda and he has been vindicated by posterity enti enye no ho asem ne yeka almost say no card ye nim to no so no almost share ye bo say under them enya de akata hye ne proye ebetumi akoso wo Ghana ombeku atia no matu ase. This is the moment of truth. How you two mirror ni achirisi ni ama obi adi. Asemo ene ye beka bia ye be mo wadanse. No one say eye no kretro do ye ma wo ho se ye bebo ye sire maka bibi. And until nsemo a mo kan 2016 no. Ebi ni okay, I will protect the public purse. Producer Bueno Maye.
Public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions.
The monitor is not working. I don't have.
I shall protect the public purse by insisting on value for money in all transactions.
I shall protect the public purse. This is a Obana Ghana sika wa bebo ho ban. Okan so mohwe ne yere Ghana ba penyi Rebecca Kufuado boni sem pra. The baba so boni sem pra. Abuso akwanyo no nko. Ene MPP for Franka 24 yo mampenya be de akiri alaji ba womia ono so kansa makese pa se mo be kaya o ka se yewura Mahama na breso katazese ne project koso na nu nti na ho kire ba Ghana e yewura ba womia na ma yehu se sa ho kire wo man bi mu a na chese katazese ne project wo mu nti we ma me
Ghana yenyina yenimsa ho kire abai due to 3 reasons: mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption. Due to 3 reasons: mismanagement, incompetence, and corruption.
Abuzuafo enye we nko a o yewura ba womi aka we wie ye to Mahama so no say Ghana fo mo nto abama o mampeni Akufuado na mo to abama o mampeni Akufuado a obetu kata hye ne proyase esanse o mampeni Akufuado ono de kata hye ne proye de oni ni twaka bia o so ye incorruptible eno so ehwo adanse ni hwe we mame.
Well, it is true that the economy is going through challenges. We have a situation where the hardships are increasing. Nobody can deny that. And the reason that we are having this increase in the hardships are really the result of economic mismanagement and to a large extent corruption in the governance of this country. We believe that the vision that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has set for this country, for the integrity, the transparency, the incorruptibility of Nana Akufo-Addo will stand the test of time. And the vision that he has for economic transformation is the reason why Ghanaians should give Nana Akufo-Addo the chance in the 2016 general election. And we will see a different Ghana, and it will be better for everybody and not better just for a few people.
Ejabuzavo nwankasa matibi bebre wo ho yekoya nimi yebebo bi ma kire mo but mo ne be ya adwen se eye sansem de we adokodoko nsem we ensem wa se bi se bi mpreduasa ukonwuram ko ka kire boa mu ti akra obidi wachi abafie MPP for led by Alhaji Bawumia ne Omampenyi Akufo-Addo ka kire Ghana for and adodo na ade yesisi dua ekoto abama wo. Enti na obroni say adani social contract between us and them. This is the social contract between the governed and the people. And therefore, it is legitimate for the people to demand accountability. This is the reason why a corruption tracker. Now, obi biara wadwe oman ho, obi biara will believe in accountability. This tracker is important and you follow us. So like I said, today is just episode 1. And on this episode 1, we are talking about corrupt payments for no work done. Yeka corrupt payments for no work done. Then yeka Ghana sika aban we atam no ma chedi abra eswa manfa so bia ama o my Ghana. Netifia sem no na we are just part 1. And on this part 1, we are focusing on the fraudulent Pualugu multi-purpose dam and irrigation project. I'm going to tell you a story in the next few minutes. A story that will make you sad. A story that will make your heart bleed. Mere preparation for this program, anytime I went through the documentations, it shows you the kind of wicked leaders we have. And join me as I go to the screen to do this simple presentation. Now, corruption tracker na meka ho asem any. We are dealing with corrupt payments for no work done, a case of naked thievery, and the focus is on the Pualugu Dam. Now, on the 29th of November 2019, Jumedie Kesie bi koso e wo kura ye friend Pualugu e wo Talensi districts in the Upper East region. Na ye Jumedie. E ye Jumedie a Omampenye Kufuado ene na bedi achiri Alhaji Bawumia omodi aso akwa akobofom se omu si dam e de ama akuafo ene nipa e wo Islam enya so mfaso se mo beka ya ne yetie ba bia nka bi hye mu 2016 ena owura Bawumia e be ka kire yen se ohia buburo e wo Islam amentifi na ono de odwen Islamfo ho pa. And it is a Ghana for ya nemwane ya to abamano. Sremfo ya nemwano mo to abamano a. Obano or the inshesheya fufro kwa ba edi ye yoni mpuntu obebe srem no bia ho atono. San hyehyeye ni mu baako was the normal friend no one village one dam. And obi anim says one village one dam no. It was a mere slogan atonsium na ye frakadam. Enye no ho asem ne yeka. But you see say ye na omo share bo no mo ani so a enka enye ye ya. Sa bosho omo share yenti omo ba ye no mo say 29th of November 2019 as part of this so-called Frakadam one village one dam omo ko Pualugu omo kwa akoye dam e wo ho enti they did a big program na wo hwe Omampenye Kufuado a enye ono kwa na koye na be di achiri Bawumia ne gina na chi no ohene pompa owo sampatem ho the Mamprugu area the Nayiri himself no ho na namsifo ewo ho. Na this area ye ka ho asem no eye owura Bawumia ni krom prekope enti dwumadie Omampenye Kufuado e de share nsa. Ope se wo hu de meka no ho adanse a any graphic online or say President Kufuado has sold for $1 billion Pualugu multi-purpose dam. The date is November 30th 2019. And then there were no kind story now say President Anado Danko Kufuado yesterday, which means 29 November, like I said, cut the sword for the construction of the Pualugu multi-purpose dam in the Talensi district in the Upper East region. The $993 million project, which is being financed solely by the government, has been on the drawing board since the early 1960s. Interdansia no. Now we say for sa project here ye kan ho asemi. Enya sa ban we MPP aban bae eno mo so ho dae eno mo akofa bae o. Te said the graphic story ne kan ye no. This is a project Ghana mampenye odi kan or Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so ho dae. Na ye fiti ase se ye ho kratasem ene hwehwemu afa sa project na ho. But under the tenure of the visionary nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in the year 2013, ye to Obama President Mahama, and I said, ye che, ya ebe boy you no me wusre. Into your ma VRA for adwuma sɛ ɔmo nyɛ nhwehwɛmu deɛ friend feasibility studies for a period of 5 years 2013 to 2018 ɔkɔpɛ sika from Alliance Française Développement AFDB France for bank World Bank for so boy chidom may they say dwumadie ne bae na busuafo I want to show you evidence of that o pese who say you Ramahama Abreso and a project we who feasibility studies just go to vra.com. If producer can give us that story on the screen, you will see it. vra.com. The story is there. Feasibility from 2013 to 2018. Project yachiche mu miensa. Ye dam. Just say on the white voter. Now give me the VRA story again. Give me the VRA story. Go. So this is the VRA story. You can see it here. Okomo website it is there. Just search for Pualugu Dam. It says VRA started work on the Pualugu Dam as far as the early 90s when it conducted feasibility studies on potential hydro sites in the White, Black and Uti River basins. The current project activity started in 2013 when VRA, with financial support from Alliance Française Développement of France and technical support from the World Bank, initiated feasibility study as well as an environmental and social impact assessment for the construction of a multi-purpose dam and irrigation scheme. VRA completed the feasibility study in 2018 and has proceeded to the implementation phase of the project. And said, President Mahama Bresson yesterday, I buy way by near 2018 and 2019, almost 20 years. So no problem. Now let's go to the components. There is a dam. 165 meters near the Pualugu Bridge. Dam no so the efe wo mu say ebetimi asanso ama ye enyinama hode in Kenya ama ye nua no ma stream. So there are 2 turbines omu nyina no generate 60 megawatts of power. And on anche ye the irrigation scheme and also so a different part of the project intended say ebema akuafo wo stream nsuo ama omo de ayo omu kua no mo no baye etimi adoso. So it's a very, very important project. Now abusuafo Emra MPP for the asoko ball form na yiriti akonwam mpanyinfo ba wo mi akroma ahemfu nyina wo hobi muntie asemo a wampanya kufuado ekan muntie
of the Pualugu multi-purpose dam and irrigation project, which upon completion will be the single largest investment ever made by any government in the northern sector of the country. It is in fulfillment of a pledge the new patriotic party made to the Ghanaian people. For us in the governing new patriotic party, we do not renege on our promises. We keep them.
Abuzavo Mwankasa mati bi wo masum nkontompofo project amobae na ewo ho Yewura Mahama ye ho hwehwemu nyina awie Omampenya Kufuado say your mu projects na ekire say MPP for see omo ye omo di omo bohye so. This is what he said. Na di Omampenya Kufuado kan no kra na enye ya. The backing vocalist nkontompo hene Alhaji Bawumia a dwumadie ni na esi ni na so no. Ono de okan ye bodie bobo muntie.
In the northern part of our country where you come from, and Amono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, this signature project in the north? I
think the most important project here in the north since independence, a Pualugu Dam project.
Okay,
is the biggest investment. Say we're drawing books no more since independence.
Okay, I watch
government be by say Pualugu Dam, but we're here as a signature project, and in Ebeda. Number one, so there's no doubt about that. Pualugu Dam, no, it's clear. Government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment ever seen Palugu Dam, and it's something that is for the country. It's something that and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project. And a confirmed type of project, Sada.
Abusafo Ochiami oni masam ka ose na wasumu a omampenya be die chi na mote no no ose Palugu Dam ya ye ka ho asemi enne ye project kese a ye hu bi da e wosrem omo na aye ho hyehyeye forgetting say according to VR Rankers and President Mahama na all the preparatory works ma ye wie in 2018 okawie no say we die ente say confirm on atro ne na da na omo ka no position say omo de say Yewura Mahama na onyame apa omo ntoma no. He went on Asempa FM to repeat the same lies. The busuafo ye ko baby wo de di machi. Say ukohwe Auditor General's report for 2022, a report wa ya to ni din Consolidated Statements on Foreign Exchange Receipts and Payments by the Bank of Ghana. Ubehu sansemwa. Ubehu ade bi wo a wo yembehyew. This is a very important document. Consolidated Statements of Foreign Exchange Receipts and Payments by the Bank of Ghana for the year ended 31st December 2022. Mamini can share what this document is. What's a Ghana? Onyame adomye oil, wadomye gold, wadomye cocoa. Wadomye nyema bebra yede kwa manone ne koton, ne yekɔ obroni krom koton sa nyema na. Yenya obroni sika dollars, yenya pounds, yenya euros. Yenya sa nyema ni nyina. Na abusua yenya sa sika na sa sika no ema me no mienu ho. Yede koto Bank of Ghana. Se aban no enhwe sika no so. Na aban no emfanye impuntuo. A Ghana fo nyina yebenya so mfaso. Because koko akuafo na asam omanim fifiri ado am omunsam asi cheche ene yenya koko akoto na manoni enya dollar ente wose ye de be ya adepa se yamfa anya hwe na da Bank of Ghana kra ema ye sidi no enya hoden uko check this Auditor General's report page 23 and on the screen you can see the Auditor General's report. I am going all the way to page 23. I'm showing you the real Auditor General's report. No libi-libi, no labalaba, yetumri, niachirisie. Page 23 of the report. Dear Wohuni, you will see this table. Progress payments to contractors for 2022 and 2021. Table 11. Dear Wohonono. Now, woba the last but one row of this table. They want to say, Bank of Ghana for say Owura Bawumia, our chairman of the economic management team. A directive omo direction, directive, clear order. Muntue sika, enfama company ye friend of Pawi China International Group Limited. Sa sika no say a final payment for the construction of the Palugu irrigation project. Sika ne dodo ye saying $11,949,088.06. That is not $12 million. This is the Auditor General's report. Sika umetuya. Look at the purpose of the money. Final. We are mobilization. Final payment for the construction of the Palugu irrigation project. Shane so say Jumedie Yewura Bawumia naso nisi because I will feature penny krum prekope. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint slides. Let's go back to that. Good. So this is the amount of money which was paid. Na sika yaka wansem no makana kasa ewo obroni kasemu. What the baga na sika mu ade na yaka wansem. We say for $1 na kaka kra bi na 15 cedis. But when put there yama abai no to 4 bo. $1 is to 14 Ghana cedis. And it is a converted $12 million no. Eba Ghana cedis you get 167 million Ghana cedis any actually. Titisikano 1.6 trillion. This is not chicken change. And you see kaketwa. Owura Bawumia na ban say omo di ama company from MS Pawi China Company Limited. Final payment for the construction of the Pualugu irrigation scheme. Almost say, on my irrigation scheme, and on my contractor ka, which means he said, and I call baby irrigation scheme in the wa. I was see a who project a make phone you. No more day or mukia, send a bay or no buy a dos, almost when you be a d. Almost waiting your This is the money we are talking about here. 167 million cedis a biguso, Titisikano, 1.6 trillion. Now, for NDC, Communications Bureau, Yaye Hishemu. Now, Minister Assembly, when Central for Baby, so I won't Hishemu. The Ayako Hunu Yasiafem. After making noise about this project, a project had been Sisremuda, a project had Sika Ebebasrem. NPP for there, we don't renege on our promise. We nye Mahaman confirm projects, and at the end day, and after paying, according to them, $12 million equivalent to 1.6 trillion, and rather, you call the sites of the project. As you may be aware, Unimwa Michrim project where shortcut your Mampenya Kufuado and the Pualugu and what talents in the Upper East region. But a project on the white voter with crisscrosses Upper East and Northeast regions. And the project ne fa kesiye pa no Northeast Oraba Womia or no anu krom ne wo. E wo kura 80% of the project e wo Sariba. Project ni bi e wo Kurugu and e bi wo Pualugu. We have been to all the three sides and we are giving you videos taken as recent as yesterday. 1.6 trillion na. Ye penny for mudi o man so say omode aya irrigation project ewie so omode boa akuafo no me pa macho mo me hwe the videos na etwagu on your screen no. This is the Sariba site where 80% of the project can be found. Utimu is a contractor no abobo na pata waye ne board wo ho dama omampanyi abedi eche ba wo mi atua 1.6 trillion ono ani krom o enie dam nini 1.6 trillion dam mohwe almost the final payments. This is in the Auditor General's report for 2022. Areho asefem asasetam ne daho hwi ni so me pa wacho mo enko Kurugu producer my Kurugu de no we Sariba my Kurugu also in the Northeast region oraba wo mi anu krom pe eni Kurugu de no oh, contractor no or ye pillars be from anti dam nini o 1.6 trillion dam. And yami na me so much 1.6 trillion. It is the Auditor General's report. I have shown you the report. This is Kurugu. Producer, ubet mi am ya Pualugu baby o mampenya Kufuado. Odi asobo form one na yiri wa na odua dua no. Kurugu ni. This is the Kurugu site. Me say Kurugu Pualugu. This is the Pualugu site. This is the Pualugu site. Thank you very much, producer. We can come back to the studio. Thank you. Ejabusian for Eyarewosem. Asem way asemwa. Odwen hu a wonti ase. These are the people who promised to protect the public purse. We mu no modi atro ne nada. Adokodoko nsem ebeji to me. Bako Mampenya Kufuado say I'm too old to steal your money. Oraba Womia. Ose montu abama me na memfa Quran. Enko presidency. Quran the woman ye. Say wonye dam wa, wutumi ka say why dam. Na wafa Ghana sika chichi die 1.6 trillion. Mwacha ma mo ho adi. Say mo tuya ma contractor. The contractor has left site for many years only. And ensem for Mopa Monko Kurugu, Monko Sariba, Monko Pualugu, Monko, all the places are project we ebiwo. You will see nothing. And I told the Bini Kasa, and Penisi Papa so upon woman so. And yan a num dentia, name of you untia. And you send this for your num nekaka and yakasaqua. And you say, ya buying any so. Into the buying baby, and you said, no. And your die, Womagana. Anybody who has a scintilla, a modicum of love for this country, you must be sad and worried about this. 1.6 trillion gone down the drain. We are talking about projector. enka eba be stop floods nsuo yiri a yetasi ewo saa esrim empatamu ho project a enka eba be boa akuafo a ewo bawomia ne krom ene esrim nyina project a enka eba be boa masrimfo anya nkania eba be boa ma mpuntuo ne yeyo aba ho $993 million project which was supposed to be completed in 4 years 2 months just the latest by January 2024 the enkomo wie omo di 1.6 trillion kwa omo di atwa omo num fine and auditor general achiom na saa ba wo mien enkontompo hini a watimi adada ni krom hini the Nairi himself wadada ono ani krom ahemfo wadada akuafo e wo ni krom ono ene obonto a oso ye house to house oba na obehwe oboso obeye okwan ma no wagye di mpanyifo se kwatere kwase obe mount mighty eni din ono ani krom fumpuni wanfa de ni anto Nairi o ma disika ne kwa no project this is criminal, this is thievery, this is wickedness ebusiafo yanko yanim na obi beka se o sameja mfi auditor general atsem nko ana mo ka na bia auditor general no oyemfonso medical mo wo auditor general wankasa kwa o Bank of Ghana na etu esika no na enam se NDC ye penu kurenti no ye kotie Bank of Ghana for so ma no ye munyina munim se ye wo abasoko bi e wo mrahye bedwemu aye from Public Accounts Committee auditor general ye ne hwehwe mu wi a ho na ne report na ye den eko report yakoho Bank of Ghana penyimpa Dr. Adesia Bawomia ne Akufuado de na kwa akotena ho no ono ankasa na na tie adwam one ne auditors ene ye bisa wo omo di nchiremu na ba 1.6 trillion no wo de mo hwe nchiremu omo de aba muntie.
Last question from you. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Page 23. Page 23. Somewhere you will see final payment for construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. Yes. Kwalago irrigation project, final payment. 2-3. At the top there you see the last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Kwalago, there's nothing there. There's no even a pole. There's no even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. Oh. The sun there was at all. There's not even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site.
Let him answer.
So I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you are referring to was paid in 2021, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Before then, if assuming that it was something like a mobilization, but if you say final, okay.
No. It says final payment.
It's a final payment, okay.
Can we, auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that site. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Abusia former sumo matibi. Ya tam Ghana sika titiri die. 1.6 trillion ama company na one no one pam omo ne bawomia ne MPP for na chisika ne de awie ye bisa governor of Bank of Ghana ono ne tu asika ne se de enti na mutu asika abrahwe ni asase ne so a wadane mu oso ntimi nkasa age se auditors akasa ma no governor ne se ntimi nkasa wadane mu auditors ne so nchire mu omo se omo de ye ka so omuntu no mutu aye. These are the people omo ye central bank. You see the poverty of leadership, the leadership paralysis confronting the nation. You see that for yourself. Just say yesi muntu now ye discana mo much heady. That is why they can't explain it. Na busuan for hwe koko kuani a wado wabre wa mo man nya koko ya koton enya dollar. Yemfa me your man ye. Say ye ni bibi kwa de be ya yemfa to Bank of Ghana na nya asiachi ba emma ye Ghana cedi ni nya hoden. Omo to gold, ye oil. Why won't the dollar hit 15 cedis? I don't know dollar no 50 because dollar never ni ho. Say dollar ne the Bank of Ghana cry. And can me cedi ni nya hoden. Yes say ne cedi ani magu ase a or dance pa logo a dollar etu mirikati say you say who both akakakra bi na 15 cedis a egu ni panyuma no. And so if you're a businessman na NDC for ye kakata hye ne proyas na wo say mfa nwan fa ho. Krono omobo ni say no eno na deplete your forest reserves. Eno nti na ne dollar ekosoro no. You see, a lot of times we say so many why ya dia ho kire wo adwuma ni ho. The main reason e kata hye ne proye because sika was here dey on many ye no nipa kakra bi pese ni nkumunya adufu de pie sika ni bre enti no ma chedi. And these are the consequences. Enti we've given you both sides and you can judge the truth for yourself. No baby says 1.6 trillion onima de crowd ne betumi aye. Enche ye kra mote Ghana mankwa edunson and a shiro monkwa they died. Why? Because kolebu aswaye wo ho a obi wo kidney disease a okokoje ayarehwe no. Aban we di omoka 4 million cedis. Ama ye raba wo mi ase aban economy no no hwe so no any 4 million cedis. For 6 months, the renal unit was shut down. 17 Ghanaians died. Say sika way, ye can say ye de ya de palm on my Ghana. E betime si renal unit with many machines. E betime ma kidney patients free medical care for more than 2 years. Ye dia say nekwa. Say sika ye kan wan semi. Say ye tuama independent power producers. Inyuma yoku a wona ma ye nyina ma hoden a. E na ban de oka na aban timi 20 dum so aba hairdresser fo adwuma egu cost of adwuma egu ne de keka ho a sai sika ne de kotu aka ne bia nka dum so ba na wie ye abusuafo ene adwuma ni ho ene ye ti association bi say unemployed graduate nurses and midwives association 75,000 of them o ma wie school e ko mfie 9 aban sika ni wonti yemfo mo adwuma mo ti fie $12 million could have employed these 75,000 nurses and paid them for about 1 year. And so Rabba Wumia, Kufuado, MPP for Kakrebi, or Machisikano, Eddie. You bet to me the Ayakwan, you bet to me the Ayampuntu. Maybe our Reme, put me free sefi. Put me free or region. What quine, Usionye, O Pechet compound, Unyebi, O Peduma Unyebi, Sika Wiki, bet to me the Ayadia, as of a Banfaswo, Eddie amount. This is what we are talking about, Abusianfo. This is the kind of country we live in today. A country and penyufu e womu no omode na ada abedu to me. Omo say dia kro no ye mobi. And so omo ye konfutechi am watching obia. And we have given you the evidence. Sika we America wansemi. See the Mayura John Dramani Mahama. En kambe hu mpuntuo. Kambe hu dance papa. Kambe hu akwan papa. Kambe hu suku papa. John Mahama Bresod, nothing like this happened. And it is what is Akufo-Addo no say, I can't hand over to John Mahama. I don't want to hand over to John Mahama. Nenam the otesunti. Osro omuni zomokwa. They are going to jail. Omuni say once John Mahama comes, there will be accountability. And to yema ye puppet, ye pudo, ba wo mi amra no mebo ye ho ban. The omu ye nyina eno no. That is the reason for that. Mame tro nyema ka John Mahama this can be. John Mahama Esrem wa baby Dr. Bawumia. What disika we are saying kwano. Or ya demu hu no mafidi so say your friend the Tamni Dam. This Tamni Dam is in Garu Timpani in the Upper East region. Dam kesiye sika kakra bi no de ye mo hwe dam weda ho. Tammany Dam. This is just phase 1. Aban ba ye phase 2 and phase 3 o majaye. This is President Mahama for you. Show me some of the things President Mahama did, producer. The Tammany Dam is okay. Show me some of the things. But when me and Tibi and sit down, President Mahama, mo hwe the dam ho ye. Mo hwe the hospital in Kraheya, University of Ghana Medical Center. Hospital we a chain hotel, 5-star hotel. We see amaye. Next, try more. Producer, let's go. Let's go. University of Ghana Medical Center. This is what Mahama will use your taxes for. Because this is what Mahama used your taxes for when he had the opportunity to govern this country for 4 years between 2013 and 2016. On confer 1.6 trillion enkudin se ne kwa. Kejeti abia kese ni si wono. Enye ofe. Mumisa ban we wo ma betena konwa so for 8 years. Where is their kejetia? Where is their University of Ghana Medical Center? Omo Tammany Dam ewen. Na etwa go no. Producer yonko kejetia no no. Yonko. That is kejetia for you in Kumasi. Projects in the bebre ye chiro kakra bi. This is the Ridge Hospital, Greater Accra Hospital, 420 bed. The visionary nation builder did this. The Circle Dubai Interchange. And the one. We na President Mahama or the to obey. You see, so this is the kind of leaders we need. This is why 2024 by Babetono, 7 December, I was a system. And for MPP in Qatar when him say medium MPP ni will meet no. Sir, politics no a chem. Let us vote for change. Send a bias uncle for you on bebu akonta. We will hold them accountable near the onwase. And it's a position for baby I did you made the NBC. Now some may a moment of truth editorial on this Pualugu Dam. Ebi obiti Mr. Nadwimu yene kesene Auditor General's report now convincing. Public Accounts Committee, Bank of Ghana new now convincing. Videos and pictures now convincing. And it's all there. My main more MPP penyin pa na asem wa waka about this government nkyere bi ono de obegye nadi because obi MPP ni amenya cho say your MPP ni bi chen Kennedy akompre ko Japan wo de muntie de ono aka wakasa afa aban we ho.
MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really stand up here to government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and control. The MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really stand up here to government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and control.
Ese bomo chichi efinsu ase ebe ka tro so denche me we ni na chinye obu a wo hwem ya wo MPP ni a wo buofu a wo didi matem wo nya MPP ni nchen Kennedy Japan. He is telling you because ono ne akufu ado ne ba wo mia mo ne kon na krana oso mo fum wie sika te se wo chena bi ni ho ti wo ba no ne daache ewen under these people onana no o mo daache we under these people. The producer, one time ne mama ni enfenwie. Shewa sitrem na tuwaba. Shewa sitrem na tuwaba. Abuzafo enti ha ne ye de besi eyetie enyama koyie ma o anan koyie a wa wonim hwe wasetenam afa to abapa na se wasetenam nya hu se eye krono kata hye ne proya o mampenya kufuado owura ba womia ne MPP fo obo enu nti na wo bre ye de besi a ye ko break ye ba ye de NDC and you know ebebro me da wi ase
Eguba, where are you in a hurry to?
I'm off to work.
Huh?
To work? Yes. But I just coming from one. That was my day job. I'm off to my night job.
Wait. When did you move from being unemployed to getting 2 jobs?
That times have changed though. Now there are more companies running multiple 8-hour shifts, all thanks to the 24-hour economy policy by John Mahama. Now my degrees are no longer collecting dust. My master's degree got me my day job, and my undergraduate degree got me my night job.
Oh, Ekuba, but won't it be dangerous coming back home late? How will you get home?
Ma, rest. Come and see security personnel everywhere. Now, they are well-regulated and well-monitored private security companies running all around the clock activities. There are also food vendors and drivers everywhere. It's practically day at night. Everyone is making use of this 24-hour economy policy.
Wow. Ekuba, I'm happy for you. But if you should take these 2 jobs, how many will be left for your friends?
Ma, 24-hour economy policy inti. Ejumanu, minyabi, kofi beyebi, salifu beyebi, enyunyam beyebi, obiya beyebi.
Am I too old to take on another job?
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. Ejuma Pankwa.
Eguba, where are you in a hurry to?
Now I'm off to work.
Huh?
To work?
Yes.
But you're just coming from one.
That was my day job. Move to my night job.
Wait. When did you move from being unemployed to getting 2 jobs?
That times have changed though. Now there are more companies running multiple 8-hour shifts, all thanks to the 24-hour economy policy by John Mahama. Now my degrees are no longer collecting dust. My master's degree got me my day job, and my undergraduate degree got me my night job.
Oh, Ekuba, but won't it be dangerous coming back home late? How will you get home?
Ma, rest. Come and see security personnel everywhere. Now, they are well-regulated and well-monitored private security companies running all around the clock activities. There are also food vendors and drivers everywhere. It's practically day at night. Everyone is making use of this 24-hour economy policy.
Wow. Ekuba, I'm happy for you. But if you should take these 2 jobs, how many will be left for your friends?
Ma, 24-hour economy policy inti. Ejumanu, minyabi, kofi beyebi, salifu beyebi, enyunyam beyebi, obiya beyebi.
Am I too old to take on another job?
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. Ejuma Pankwa.
Abuzavo, efa ya drusui, eye NDC and U segment. Eha, ena sheshe pa, NDC amanyoko ye woma wo, ye woma Ghana nibia, ye fane mako ni achichu. Ene, mitia ye pa. Menya, one of our best brains in the NDC, the Honorable Member of Parliament for the good people of Esnafo South, Honorable Eric Upuk. Honorable Akwaba. You're welcome to NDC 360 and to this NDC and U segment. Nenede na womaye. Mhm.
24-hour economy na yebeka na answer na yebeka masem. Pese
na why presentation am I? But that's it. For moi, person, what 24-hour economy na say. Now who will chef woman? This is the time. Honorable Rekopoku will be by the touch screen to give you everything you need to know about the 24-hour economy after this short break.
Eguba.
Honorable. Yes, sir. And it's for you. Ghana for you now, you on the 24-hour economy. The floor is yours.
Additional Ghana member. The Edikaino, Meda NDC, Ashamahine, you were some medium fee asset. So no more Konya Cassia say, no mining in our African Combo. And for 24-hour economy policy, you are John Dramani Mahama.
I'm almost say one microphone. There is a
Eguba, where are you in a hurry to?
Now I'm off to work.
Huh? To work?
Yes.
But you're just coming from one.
That was my day job. I'm off to my night job.
Wait. When did you move from being unemployed to getting 2 jobs?
That times have changed though. Now there are more companies running multiple 8-hour shifts, all thanks to the 24-hour economy policy by John Mahama. Now my degrees are no longer collecting dust. My master's degree got me my day job, and my undergraduate degree got me my night job.
Oh, Ekuba, but won't it be dangerous coming back home late? How will you get home?
Ma, rest. Come and see security personnel everywhere. Now, there are well-regulated and well-monitored private security companies running all around the clock activities. There are also food vendors and drivers everywhere. It's practically day at night. Everyone is making use of this 24-hour economy policy.
Wow. Ekuba, I'm happy for you. But if you should take these 2 jobs, how many will be left for your friends?
Ma, 24-hour economy policy inti. Ejumanu minyabi. Kofi beyebi. Salifu beyebi. Enyunyam beyebi. Obiya beyebi.
Am I too old to take on another job?
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. Ejuma Pankwa.
I was avoid Mama Kwaba about NDC 360 show. So, of fire do see is the NDC and you segment. I'm saying, I know I'm going for mobile home and also teach him talk by. That is why we have to go for a commercial break. It's move and chair. But Honorable Eric Opoku is ready. Honorable Ghana Funyi na yaso. Tell us about the 24-hour economy policy.
Yo, so me dera me Kenya say, you were John Dramani Mahama. Na probo a obo Ghana nyina wo de si dem say nyame ya na don na Ghana for to abama na wo de shebi ba ye friend 24-hour economy. Na 24-hour economy policy kese a wo de be ma oman sikasem agina. Na enei meda wase so mama kwanya memfa wa fidie so na Ghana ni wiase nyina minchechirem na obia ante the 24-hour economy no ye pese ye kire ase. Na ansa na mechirem no policy bia aban pese wo ye ana pese odi bu oman no ɛwɔ nyina so sign no man si kasɛm si tie kakra bi ɛnu nti ɛwɔ sɛ policy wei ɛne yɛde ba na policy no kura 24-hour economy na ɛne deɛ na ɛba asɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ no na mmoa bɛn na de bɛba saa nneɛma wei ɛne nɛ mpɛ sɛ mesɛe mmerɛ na mekyerɛkyerɛ mu ɛne sɛ si a baabi a mede firi no sɛ ɛhe ne yɛgyina sɛ si a yɛsi kasɛm no wɔ hene ɛno nti yɛka 24-hour economy no na saa mede ɔmo sɛ Ghana man baabi a yɛakɔdu sɛsie na dubra ɛden ɔman no ɛde kaa ma akɔba sɛ ewiase nyinaa baabi a man nyinaa ti bɔ bosia ɛde yɛ ɔman no yie no yɛsizi Ghana ɔman akwasi broni de na si ɔfrɛ sika mpoa no the whole Africa 2022 yɛne yɛ 2 gold kɛseɛ ɛnɛ yɛsizi yɛn sɛ aman yɛ atwa yɛn ho ahyia Cote d'Ivoire Togo Burkina Faso obiara bɛtumi akɔ international capital market akɔgye bosia ɛde abayɛ mputudwuma wɔ kurom na Ghana deɛ ma yɛn si hɔ bi ɛfiri sɛ ɛka amene yɛn Ghana car 2016 na yɛ 122 billion no ɛnɛ apagya ne mu akɔdu 610 billion Ghana cedis nti ama Ghana yɛka nti yɛsizi yɛsɛ international market ma yɛn si hɔ bio so ɔman bi akɔde kase ya baabi a asan de wani hwɛ ne sɛ wowɔ bank kɛse a yɛfrɛ no Central Bank ɛyɛ bank bɛtumi atwa sika ɛde aboa wɔ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a woman no bɛtumi agyina ne nan so ɛwɔ sikasɛm mu awerɛhosɛm ne sɛ yɛnkɔhwɛ Ghana Bank of Ghana sɛ bɛtumi aboa Ghana man ama yɛ sikasɛm ɛka yi ɔma yi afiri mu a yɛkɔ hɔ a sɛ 2021 ɛne 2022 no MPP aban a Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo da no ɔne yɛwura Bamud Bawunya wɔma di kan hɔ dada akɔgye sika twitwi deɛ a ɛyɛ 77 billion Ghana cedis saa 77 billion no sɛ wo yusu 2022 exchange rate na sɛ wo so de yɛ ho adwuma a na ɛno nko ayɛ $8 billion a yɛ yusu awie na nso yɛ problem na anyɛ dɛ unsolve sɛ hi bio ne yɛkɔpɛ bosia sɛ ɔman wokɔ Bank of Ghana na nyɛ yie deɛ a ɛneɛ na wobɛkɔ wo manfoɔ no hɔ sɛ ɔmanfoɔ no bi wɔ surplus income obi wɔ sika ɔde yɛ savings obɛtumi de atɔ aban bonds a na nka wagyegye no nso bosia na wode ayɛ ɔman no yie because ɔman bi ahokyere na oflotu bonds na wo apɛ sɛ ɔyɛ savings wotɔ na wanya interest na Ghana nso wanya sika yɛ adwuma Ghana deɛ yɛde bi kɔ abɔnten sɛ yɛkɔtɔn bonds a ɛnyɛ adeɛ obiara bɛtɔ ɛfiri sɛ ɔma yɛdi kae ɛtɔ wɔn deɛ no ɔma yɛ adwuma ɛkɔ pension ɛdɔm sika tɔ aban bonds no ɛso yɛ a Ghana aban yɛ ntumi antua ti Ghana aban sɛ wɔn ka no watu ahyia anim ɔntumi ntua ne nɛ na sɛ nkyirima ba a wɔn abɛyɛ adwuma ɛde atua ɛka no eti na Ghana aban tɔn bond a ɛnyɛ adeɛ a obiara bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛtɔ bio adeɛ baako a na ɛbɔ ɔman kɛseɛ nso yɛ kookoo a fi biara eti ma Ghana man $2 billion awerɛhosɛm ne sɛ ebi sɛ Nana Dankwa ɛne yɛwura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia bɛdi akonnwa yi mfie nwɔtwe emu ne ewe yi afi bi a wɔn tɔ kookoo Ghana ɛwɔ Ghana bi wɔn bɔ ɔka nti ama kookoo adwuma no nso egu kodwo tɔ a wɔyɛ ho hwe a enye yie na awerɛhosɛm koraa ne sɛ wabɔ kasa mfie nson afi ɛtɔ so nwɔtwe nso ɔde ne budget abrɛ yɛ sɛ afi wei nso ɔbɛsan yɛ dɛ abɔ ka ama ɔman ahokyerɛ kɛseɛ ɛna aba mu ama mmeranteɛ no aba bebree nso enya adwuma nyɛ unemployment ayɛ kɛse 2020 World Bank ɛde report by sɛ unemployment no na ɛnenam 12% na afei youth bɛyɛ sɛ 50% of them deɛ na wɔn yɛ underemployed nti the whole sub-Saharan Africa Ghana ɛna na youth unemployment ɛwɔ soro paa 2023 report by no from first quarter to third quarter unemployment rate no average apagya no mu ɛdu 14.7% na ɛsɛ kɔ sub-Saharan Africa ɔman a emu mmeranteɛ enya adwuma nyɛ paa no ne titiri ɛyɛ Ghana ha sei na sami na mepɛ sɛ mede biribi kyerɛ kakra ɛfa aban na budget a ɔyɛɛ no ho sɛnea budget nhyehyɛ no ɔyɛɛ no no na mepɛ saa slide no wɔ ha if you saw aban budget na gold aba ɛyɛ 2024 budget aban de baayɛ no aban na asɛm ɔde ka sɛ Ghana sikasɛm sɛ ne gyina ɔsɛ Ghana afi a yɛwɔ 2024 yɛ taxes a ɔbɛgyegyeɛ yɛ japadeɛ ɛbɛtɔn yɛ biribi a wɔ Ghana biara no ɛbɛma yɛ revenue a ɛbɛnya 176 billion na mmom afi sika ɔde bɛyɛ adwuma wɔ Ghana ha nyinaa no ohia 259 billion na yɛsɛ yɛka ne nyinaa akyi no 2024 yi aban so budget bosia nko a 82.6 billion. In fact, approximately 83 billion. So when nya bosia we ya enwuma opeso ye na fi we nyina no ontimi enye. Yanso yakwa abroche kwaje bosia obi man bi. Yakwa Bank of Ghana enye yi. Say grade IMF the tabua to Bank of Ghana so. Say bank kase ati say ya aboka. E free say bag Ghana mo kasa da na aboka no. Omo mpre mo mfasi di nkra ma aban kra bio. And they say yakwa Bank of Ghana enye yi. Ehin na Ghana ban betu akwaje bosia na odi aye adwuman. Na rewo se mo say ya woni ama miensa bi wo budget ni mu. Sa ni oma miensa no sa wo pew, sa wo mpew e wo se wo di so. Enti no de usika no so, usika na so, sa ni oma miensa no e wo se wo di so. De di kanza wo se wo tua wadwuma e foka. Ghana adwuma e fo ya adwuma 2024 nyina aban behia 63.6 billion and what de tua mo ka Ghana cedis. Afei bosia na yagie no ehunsi ho ene de aso wo se tua. De yatua hye yanim ni nyina de aka na e wo se tua ho no aban so behia 76.6 billion and what de tua. Sa wakodi obi bosia de wo ka se wuntua ho ka no so ye asem kese. Afei statutory funds yemra mu no ye wo sikari bi ho a ye de mra to ho. Sa wo de Ghana tax nyina ye total revenue no for not less than 5% koto common fund. Ura Rollins na ye mra we 1992 de man Ghana e she constitution no na ye nchechenko assemblies no ye tuatua ye VAT na ye fa 2.5 mra say ye fa nko get fund ye fa 2.5 enko health insurance enti eto mra da ho nyina a wo se wutua eno so eye 47.4 billion tu kaboma sa nyema miensa we nko ano aban ni hia 187 billion enti de chance sa aban ankoje bosia 11 billion a afi we want me to adwuma foka enti je say adwuma fo aye adwuma wo Ghana no Ghana budget bosia 11.4 billion.
Yes, o man na abo ano no.
Ansa na yetua adwuma foka enti sabre ai wa bato mi se o mampanyiri anana be de achire ko jina baabi no ka te se o de se be ye kwan a ehin no ko first scan dey dey e dey free yanso ne ko bosia baabi enye baabi om nya hwe se sia ye treasury bills on send there short term loans when you talk treasury bills 6 months ya pay interest no 50% 60%. Oh 6 months me ton ma gimi me si ho na ban na bon bosia enti do 6 months na onya no assign issue foforo na treasury bill no so e pale
omo bob besia
e de tua bosia na bosia no e pale gu hosa na ka no e ye kese enti sei na ye man ni gina now e kwa ben ye be fa so a ye betimi aye adwuma ama oman no atimi agina ne nan so e kwa be fa so ye betimi aye adwuma ama oman no agina nan so e wo se ye nhihye bi a e be ma ye ka akofom e be ma adwuma aba e be obi ton ade wodwomu a ye beto e be ma oman no sika sam agina brane na obi a ho aye den ato no na policy bi a wo de ba bia no se wo man no sika sam te sei na akofa policy a e ho ka no ye kakraka enya dia obetumi ayeda ebeye enudwa ya na wadwa wanu makọ eno na owura John Dramani Mahama omampanyini dada tikase so da yepa wada adwene ho se da bi o management say si idea say betumi de o management ye dia yes ye the policy bi e frɛ no 24-hour economy e de ba Ghana ha eno na begina ebe o man nyina enya ahoto e dia ne 24-hour economy 24-hour economy ne say efiri da Ghana ba ye nyina no ye adwuma efiri anopa no nwotwe a ebo nonum a na ya pon sa na ye adwuma wo Ghana ha ba nyame obo wiase sameda kru bia wo de donhwere makomako aduonu 9 24 hours ene de ma ye sa 24 hours no wo ma nim apomde hu nyansa ye ahwemu no wo se obi a wo ti asa so pesa wo ho ye den pa 24 hours no fa mu donhwere mako nwotwe fada nanka dunsia no de wo benya ubetimi ja ya adwuma still ohun be yeden enti wase da kru bia wantimi anakra no out of the 24 hours 8 hours there wutimi da nanka wudi 16 no eye adwuma na wudi nya sika ede hwa wo yire ene oma ene wabusua unfortunately oba ha yende 24 hours no ye the 8 hours pe ene ye adwuma ene 16 hours no ye de bi dan ye de bi su di agro amanya aka atumpon wo wiase no wo mo nya ne saa wọ́n de obi amuyan hye se obi abeda 8 hours na oman na dwuma de 24 hours nyina yaye eno ene ye frɛ no 24-hour economy nti da kro na 24 hours no ye chemu don hwere nwotwe na si enya 3 shifts ye nya sa 3 shifts na de ye be ne se ene obi biara wo wa mamu no sa wo kwa adwuma don hwere nwotwe a na wapon na obi so aba don hwere nwotwe na ono so apon na obi so aba don hwere nwotwe na ono so apon nti 24 hours no ye be ya adwuma sa nipa bia betimi ada. Now, so the Ghanaian economy there, it will never sleep. And only the 24-hour economy. Now, Sammy, the woman they say, "Sa 24-hour economy, the boat I pay and say, at the end of the day, you perceive your output productivity. Nearby you produce your pejam. So now you produce your advance 24. You perceive a pejam could do better 100. Now you say, "My see council a day at Dawson." I feel your pejam no. Ya den sabebre na ye nipa bebre na benya adwuma ye sesi aye no kazai National Labour Commission de abetra bonten se Ghana ha emrantia ne maba awie university do ye 700,000 kuta certificates ya pass from the universities ade chia no pa nante abonten kwatre ebetre nya adwuma bi anya dai enye ebede no nya adwuma eye adwuma papa ebetua tua wonka no nya sika hwe ho ahwe mo yirenom ahwe mo amenom eno papa ehwe wo mo no nti 24-hour economy ne ba obia nso ebenya adwuma ye na nya adwuma bia eye adwuma akatua papa wo mu a ema nipa no so adwuma bobra ama ayeyie now sa 24-hour economy no ye kan wasama obi se na hefo na be ye nyina na no crowd obi ka se na me amedo koko anadwo so be dem akodo na me amedo banche so me so be dem akodo enye sa na 24-hour economy no ekire ne ye be wie no obi abehu sectors a ebe ye adwuma no ene ba bia e wo se economy obi abehu ni nyina yie now ye wo public sector de ye aban adwuma a ye na ha aban adwuma ni bi wo hon ma pressure wo mo so traffic no so ba bia ye passport da bia nipa wo ho pe passport no aye bible no numa ya pon nti ebitimi de bosome na obi nsan kan passport bosome yenu na obi nsan timi kan DVLA sanete Ghana Airport and Harbours Authority sanete se demand no ho nipa no pe omo ya willing paade no na se aban betimi aba mu ni aye 24 hours no manya bia adenti ne ye ne sa enye yie enti ne aba enie se wo ba yemfa se Ports and Harbours 2022 me chake ye no na Ports and Harbours nko nipa ye adwuma no omo nam 4,500
okay
say nipa 4,000 yes 4,400 say nipa 4,500 no omo ye adwuma from anopana na nwotwe ebo no numpa ya pon chef na besisi I was here yi niema no ba ya pon niema ni si ho ade ache ne eba ne yetimi ya ne yi nti da bia enioma si ho a yentimi nyi wani tu ase enioma no si ho che na wantimi anyi a na demora ya hwe a no so se atwa etuo bi ma otua wantimi antua a wajapade ne ya ede ya fa now ye kan say esan se da bia traffic no load no ho na nipa 8 hours pa ya pon no so wura mama bedi akonwa ya ye bechemu miensa 8 hours into 4,500 people na a year adwuma Port and Harbours no ye be ye no 4,500 omo abegina ho 8 hours na 4,500 for France asamba na 4,500 for France ayedai aba into Port and Harbours nko an
the 13,500
yeah na is the 9,000 for proper ye use 2022 figures o 9,000 and ye dey be ka ho na je say first 4,500 be start adwuma anopa no nwotwe 8 hours ekomo 5 omo free omoko na 4,500 for France ayedai aba 8 hours no omoko na 4,500 for France aba into 24 hours nyina no Port and Harbour no e be ye adwuma na man nipa bebre mrantia na ekuta certificate e maba wana awie school ye mrantia no ba wa hoden a wo mu ni certificate no wo mu nyina nso anya adwuma ayedai aye sa adwuma na omo ye no e be ma ye revenue nso ayedai akoso enti dakro na nipa 4,500 eye adwuma don hwe nwotwe no se na revenue eye yemfa nsa 10 billion a and 10 billion no ye benya na hodo miensa
there's aban moka
sika kra be san ye dai aba bebre
there's economy ni so nyini ye kese
aye kakraka afio ba bi say yemfa passport passport office in fact me checking passport no ɛyɛ 2023 na nipa yɛ adwuma nyinaa ɛkɔ ɛyɛ fan sɛ 500 saa 500 no sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛyɛ 24-hour economy na what it means sɛ yɛbɛsan fa 500 baako ne yɛsan fa 500 baako ebi aka ho ɛwɔ nso da biara nipa gyina hɔ pɛ passport no a wɔn mu nya na sɛ demand no ɛso kyɛn supply na wɔn yɛ no nti deɛ ɛbɛn sɛ free 8 ɛkɔbɔ 5 no first 8 hours nipa 500 mo wɔ dada mo bɛyɛ mo adwuma na mo bɛ adwuma kɔtua na mo pɔn no na another 500 nso ayɛ dɛ aba wɔn nso pɔn no na another 500 aba sɛ ɔkɔda 8 hours no na ofi sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ bi aka ho a wobɛtumi abɛtwa bɛɛ 4 hours bi koraa
ɛno yɛ friend overtime
na wayɛ aka ho nti ɛbɛma deɛ ɔkɔ school koraa yɛama ɛkwan no anadwo koraa wɔkɔda so menkɔtwa 5 hours bi ɛ na memfa ɛmɛtuatua me bills kakra ɔno nso bɛtumi ayɛ ama ayɛ yie na ne nyinaa na ɛboa na yɛ nneɛma no ɛkɔ soro same dvl nso saa o dvl mekyɛke yɛ 2002 no na nipa ɔmo fa ɔmo across the country na ɔmo yɛ 2500 nti 2500 no sɛ yɛyɛ 3 shift na 8 hours a yɛbɛ ade hɔ nko 5000
sɛ honorable metewase a all aban nnwuma pressure wɔ ɔmo so a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛma ɔmo yɛ adwuma 24/7 na yɛwura John Mahama ɛba bɛhwɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛyɛ adwuma 24/7 in 3 shifts no adwuma ne nyinaa ɛkɔ so mɔho mmiɛnsa
baabi a traffic wɔ bi a load no so biara no ɛbɛkɔ saa bi
na public sector no so ɛ
weyɛ public sector aban adwuma mu no now yɛbɛkɔ private sector ankrankra a ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo adwuma ankrankra no ayɛ adwuma no wontumi nkɔhyɛ ne kyenkyena sɛ ɛkɔyɛ 24-hour economy daabi nti yɛwɔ kwan a yɛde wɔn so bɛfa so sɛne bɛyɛ a wɔn mu biara no ebɛtumi de ayɛ saa 24-hour economy no bi na no nea edi kan ne sɛ yɛwɔ agro processing factories ansa ne bɛba wei so no maame nfa wei mmra ansa maame nkɔ miss next slide na me mmra hansa sɛ woyɛ private company wo company na wogye tum sɛ 24-hour economy no wobɛyɛ bia wayɛ adeɛ fi sɛ woboa ama adwuma aba ɔman no mu wobɛbie mu ama mmeranteɛ no maba bebree anya adwuma ayɛ dɛn ayɛ number 2 woboa ama yɛ gross domestic product ɛyɛ yɛ calculate afi no nyinaa yɛ adwuma ɛyɛ yɛ ho sika a ɛsiane sɛ wo triple wo production no nti Ghana man yɛ gross domestic product no bɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛkɔ soro ɛnti sɛ wokɔ take yɛ debt as percentage of GDP a na yɛ multiply yɛ production no yɛ debt no bɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛba fam na yi yɛ firi saa ahokyerɛ nwia saa adwempa no a wɔwɔ no nti nneɛma a yɛaban John Mahama aban a ɛbɛ yi ɛbɛma ani deɛ di kae tax a wotua no yɛbɛyɛ tax no biribi ama wo na aba fam sɛ bɛyɛ a wobɛtumi afa adwuma na waboa ama yɛ man no yɛtumi anim no yɛbɛte tax no so ama saa business no a ɔso ɔbɛyɛ 24-hour economy no bi no afei electricity nkanea wɔn sɛ si a cost of electricity ayɛ den ɛno ka ho na ama business no bebree na no mete sɛ company no bi kora sɛ ɔntra Ghana bio or locate to Cote d'Ivoire because cost of doing business in Ghana no ɛyɛ too high ɔntumi ntena sɛ yɛte power cost no so ma na company no ho bɛhare no na watumi aproduce more
ɛsɛ yɛ tu dumsɔ so ase o
dumsɔ deɛ sɛ ɛkɔ ano wɔn sɛ NDC ba dumsɔ deɛ ɛyɛ one time 10 hwɛ high wɔn sɛ 2015 owurɔ Mahama sɛte a bank wei yɛfrɛ no Ghana Exim Bank ne botan ne sɛ ɔman yɛkra nneɛma dodoɔ firi aburokyire ɛna ama yɛ exchange rate no yɛ ana adidi mmirika no nti Exim Bank no ɛyɛ bank a yɛde bɛ support manufacturers a wɔn produce exportable commodities nti sɛ wadeɛ a wɔn produce no ɛyɛ adeɛ bɛtumi akɔtɔn na manɔne ne yɛnya dollar aba ne yɛde reduce yɛ import a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde Exim sika no bi yɛ dɛ ɛsupporto saa sika wei n sɛ duties na yɛgyegye ne port no ɛna yɛwura mama yɛyɛ mmara sɛ yɛgye bi a yɛmfa nkɔma Exim Bank ne yɛmfa mɛ support the manufacturing sector no nti saa Exim Bank wei wo a wobɛyɛ 24-hour wo a wo company now say under President Mahama 24-hour policy no wobɛyɛ bi no yɛde Exim sika no bi nso ɛbɛ support na ha no mebɛma wo example bi na yɛatoa so wɔn sɛ yɛnkɔ akyire koraa ne yɛhwɛ adeɛ wɔn agro processing factories yɛmfa sɛ obi dua bankye odua bankye ne wie no wɔde bankye ne kɔ dwom a obi antɔ na bankye na pro in fact okɔ yɛ nkura ase no koraa obi bankye pro wɔ fam hɔ ntu koraa now sɛ yɛnya bankye factory a wɔde bankye no bɛyɛ starch ono serve as market kese e de ama o madua banche no nti do banche ba hope na ye say wato ono de beye starch say starch na wo ye no ontimi nya no do ntie import starch e de bagana ha now say NDC ba Exim Bank facility na de man 24-hour economy na de oso ye no ye de Exim sika ni bi e support no na watimi abam obam no o ye 24-hour economy ni bi eti nipa ye adwuma ho dada na o me 200 enei wanya Exim support ne light bill ya teso kakra ma no ne tax nso ya ma no support kakra tax na ba form se wa fa nipa 200 asaka 200 na order no wasafa 200 bio or an treasure eti 8 hours no 2 hours 200 we be ya adwuma o mapon 200 we be ya adwuma o mapon 200 we be ya adwuma o mapon na ne start no esam Exim support nti wa ba mo produce bebre nti ya import of starch no just ya teso na ma exchange rate ni so aye dey enya
ka exchange rate na ma ye seed na nya
ye seed no na dollar no ahode no aba form na agina so eno ye agro nti agro processing companies are omofa agriculture production raw material from agric no mo dey manufacture eye bibi no wo mo pa na wo so mo di kan kra etu anamon eye saade ko mo ye pe na ma agriculture gina na production no so mo ba mu a akuafo na omu dua ne mu ano wo mo ma
ene ye say cashew akuafo koko akuafo into akuafo we this is for them,
this is for all of them. Good. Because ye to untosi no e dia ye kan tomato ye dia gu kan mu aye kama ne yakoton no na ye fa wo awoma no so adwuma abehye mu bi se be ya wanyini na wuntimi nyaku adwuma no oba onana no ono so benya factory ho aye adwuma na wanya sika e dia hwe ne maame e dia hwe ne papa 400 is over 400 baba 100 account now I'm 100 bucks second 8 hours mess for 50 and now same you go be say somewhere na wouldn't be order here send this sound what the bunch what the heat
okay
any nyoma hu do be na here enti ono so say answer no be produce eye flour no sa no just one so ne bunch fo na edo bunch ne kasa no mo support say mo no bunch ne mamu emame na mo do ya meto se mi hia do aye mi sam no mo no heat ne mamu na mo do ya meto mi hia bebre aye mi sam no enti one e de ye omadwuma no aye yi enti 24-hour economy no won say sa wonya de gu fo mpe same obi a bedidi sentia obi a bedidi ni say mi na mi ni adwuma ye ana mi kuta certificate na da bia amanante abontre saa ene nyame ayi madom 24-hour economy aba factory I employ me me call 8 hours me was shift se manya sika yatwa meka me ana mi ntimi to say na me so meto ade enti wo aggregate in the economy aggregate demand be kosro wo a wo ton ade bia wo di si ho a obi a beto ye beto amanso aye dai wanya sika
economy GDP ne so
na kosro se enya increase your output ya entrepot no ne multiply no ra ye nya 2 ye fan say ye produce your total output ye 1000 ne nya 2000 a wo de copy ye ka no the percentage ni be ba from at once na yi ye free amnanim
ne just a 24-hour economy enya adwuma nko a e kai na amene Ghana aban ka wontumi ntua o me ye kopa bosia ye nya bi esanse ye ntimi ntua ye ka uraba wo mi abobosia de atwa danum spelele no 24-hour economy ba be boa ma economy na ye kese na because of that nti ye de ye katoto economy ni ho a e ka na ye den aba form ave baby a won hwe ye nim no ye kwa
beti no ma hwe ye nim
na mi shira jo maham
so that say everything so won so wo ya form adwuma ni nyina no obi abetua income tax omutua income tax a revenue to government of Ghana then again anyama omoto na bontini nyina no ye the indirect taxes atoso entu kota de odwoma VAT eda so de ye fan kwa education ye de ye fan kwa health insurance ni nyina ka ne ma no bo no enti safo no to nyina no na government revenue so ye den cost enti inse say aban beba afibi asa me beje omanfo tax muntua say no way a production way okay a powerful ye de increase production sane ye be ya omanfo nyina ebedi eyie na same ya ka no yanka security obi say 24-hour economy ya bambon so anadwo nyina ya adwuma na bambon so enhihya owura mama de to dwan say apart from say your policy for wo ho no yɛbɛsan yɛ private security arrangement sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn a yɛ private companies ɛwɔ securities no wɔn nso bɛba baamu na ɔnsɛ wɔyɛ private company na ɛnɛ yi 360 ha wohia security a na private company na ma security bi a nipa mmiɛnsa ɛna hwɛ ɔha ma wo sɛ wowura ne 24 a ɛwɔ so ɔno nso fa mmiɛnsa bi oka ho na ɔsan fa mmiɛnsa bi oka ho sɛ bɛyɛ a 8 hours biara no obɛnya security ayɛ dɛ ɛde ama wo so in a way no ɛhɔ nso kreti enwuma ebebree
mantia no mo pe security adwuma
ni asan abɛka ho ama aboa ama wɔn nyinaa nso anya adwuma ayɛ afei ɔse
wodiam sɛ wakyerɛ mu kura
ma kyerɛ wese wɔwi ɛbɛda na 24-hour economy no ɛde nnwuma aba ɛm sɛ ma kyerɛ mu sɛ bɛyɛ a obiara bɛte aseɛ nti 24-hour economy deɛ sɛ wote aseɛ yi a na se kyerɛ ne sɛ obiara bɛyɛ dɛ ebedidi aha ɛno na woka na ɔse the two additional work shifts that the Mahama 24-hour economy will introduce will double and in some cases triple the number of jobs in participating public and private entities. Eti obi company biya obeye 24-hour economy no enwuma obekreti no anya hwe kra no ebe double. By you expect say ebia de ebe dey ebe triple.
Bona o twe ma adwen asisu off air about enwuma yoku ni mpanyimfo akuku dan bia o makasa fa sa 24-hour economy.
Yes.
Obetimi de yakọ.
Yes, mami fa.
Asana de wa no besi no.
Mami fa asana no
watching. Asana de wa no besi de Ghana fo akuku dan omo nya NDC omo nye MPP omo de omo se omo ka no kre bem se we de wo ka wasem kakra
yeah you know
omo benya 24-hour economy no
omo benya 24-hour
asana yakode
amanfo kan okay 24-hour economy no womo bedi ka nya ho faso pa ye omo eni adwuma ye the unemployed especially the youth
okay
enti abrantie ni ababa wa bia wutie me ne ba bia wo bia wa dwe ho se factory wo area ho a mo kwa adwuma no pa epon anwumre nonum se factory no eye 24 adwuma eye 8 hours miensa enipa do sen no befa na adwuma no wonya bi nya na and across the nation se adwuma ye bobo so bebrebe nyina no abrante be ne beka fie ababa wa be ne beka fie
the construction for ni nyina so ka ho
se construction no de eye ne se e ma contract se ko yi kwan now kwa ubeya adwuma kopem sa ade beche because ye kwa brochire anadwo a wada nyina na road contractors ye dey ye adwuma it is offer nipa 100 na ya and now all run 24-hour economy obefa nipa 300
yes still bend that for bibiri
obia benya adwuma
mason adwuma carpenter adwuma
in fact a man cross one so ni nyina benya adwuma ye dey aye ntina uka 24-hour economy na nipa do nyina age so say 24-hour economy was obia bedidi
that's na underemployed for no mo ka mo de ka.
You see underemployed no we mo yankrofo a omo ya adwuma na so adwuma na omo ye no omo ka tuo munya ye ketekete a enso wo mo saafo we no sa wo ka omo ya adwuma ye ka wo mo ka ho na sika omo nya free mu no enye sika so wo ba bia ba sa the 24-hour economy no ba eye adwuma etua wo ka kama sane be ya obia eho be dey ebeto no enti saafo we in fact World Bank say oba Ghana ha ye youth no 50% eye underemployed
eso ye adwuma so e say de onya
adwuma
oji akatua na onfa nya hwe
obi je 300 Ghana obi adwuma a waye no etimi tua na ka sika enko adwuma no mu bosome enso onya adwuma nya nti je sa waye no sa
say de yakoso wa bruchire no under 24-hour economy adwuma no so wa ho de nko abetima ye mienu
in fact ma men kan no kre bi nchiro me ko sa madam bi go US me ko ye no anopa pa na so ko adwuma oba na so watwa 8 hours a wi nti oba rest woda kakra na san so ko ye 5 hours bi wa ha aba oye miensa ansa na ye 2 hours wo wi ansa na wasan be dey aba rest nti say ye system no sa obia benya bibi kakra ya ono so ebenya bibi adie ama ayi enti akuafo be benefit senti akuafo be benefit say ya ye factory no to banche e dia ye starch enya kuani na edua banche starch factory no ofa nipa bebre nya akuafo mai ni omnananom e na ofa omadwuma so kuani na nya sika kakra fi na adwuma yi mu ne ba nana nso anya adwuma ye dey aya se ne ho mfa na obetimi so aye dey ahwe ne bi onim se anwa a mo ye hwe anwa ye import ba Ghana ha ye o company se ya anwa ne bi wo ha se ye boa mo ma mo ezin fase no munya sa abosia na on be ba mu kase anwa no bi ho the sunflower seed no e na ye enti farmers na dua sunflower no yɛ to ɔmo sunflower seed no ɛde ayɛ oil no na ɔmo man so yɛ dɛ enya adwuma yɛ dɛ ayɛ afei traders obi a wotɔn adeɛ wɔ ɔman mu biara no sese ahokyerɛ aba adwadifoɔ su no sɛ amanfoɔ ne sika ne atɔ adeɛ nti wodi dwa bi a yɛ firi kora yɛ ntimi ntua na wodwa no yɛ dɛ egu na sɛ mmeranteɛ no aba ne na abɔnten dodoɔ no nyinaa nya adwuma yɛ a ɛna obiara se wɔtɔ adeɛ nkakrakra who would then complain sɛ obiara complain wodi si wa obiara bɛtɔ bi ama ayɛ dɛ ayɛ yie
ɔrɔbɛti mpanyinfoɔ bi nsɛm a na wɔka kyerɛ me no
na students no so ɛha no hia me na me deɛ hia me ne sɛ ɔn sɛ nkura bebree hɔ ɔkɔ school a ɔno ana hwɛ ne ho obi wɔ hɔ a nɛgye a meba ha obi frɛ me ne problem paa ne sɛ na accommodation onya sika ntua nti wɔka kyerɛ me sɛ ɔno meti dua bi ase so amoa me a menya baabi a mɛda madamfo a meda ne nkyɛn no watu me mesrɛ ɔboa me na menya dan ɛnam saa kora wei sɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ a 24-hour economy yɛyɛ a ka yɛma kwan no wobɛtumi akɔpɛ adwuma bi ayɛ hours kakra 8 hours bi na wɔde abɔbɔ sika no ɛbɛbie school no na wɔnyɛ sika na wɔde atua no bill a obiara hu problem bi a wɔwɔ basa me saa 24-hour economy sɛ yɛbɔ no tɔfo a ɛte sɛ wobɔ bra na wagyegye bosea mɛka amene wo na woyɛ ho hwie nyɛ yie na watena se ana ase dabi sɛ maanyere me ho anyɛ adwumaden a ɛka bɛkume enti first na meyɛ adwuma 8 hours pɛ ɛnɛ deɛ ka nti mɛyɛ adwuma no 16 hours na mada 8 hours
asɛm yɛ mede sisu bie ma me si ha no so bie ma me ma wo sɛ wobɔ nsɛm no tɔfa si ha
ne tɔfa paa ni kyɛ sɛ meyɛ adwuma na me sika nsome ti magyegye bosea mayɛ reckless kakra amɛka abɛdware me sɛsi a wo ha nakafo ba ɛbra kofi agye sika ɛbra fam sika ma me menya ɛna matena se na hu sɛ adwuma na meyɛ 8 hours pɛ no me sika menya bosom bia yɛ 2000 Ghana 2000 Ghana nsome ɛna maka we abɛdɔ me sɛ deɛ menya 8 hours bi onka ho na menya 16 hours na last 8 hours no memfa na sɛ bɛyɛ a menya 4000 de a sɛ mepɛ loan kora wɔ bank a menya bosea kɔ anim na me deɛ tua